warn you, there's something about to change. We're standing at the border where history is made. We're cranking up the lights now so everyone can see. It's all happening right now. We're gonna make you believe. It's about to get crazy. It's about to go down. It's about to get crazy. It's gonna be loud. This is our house. We do what we wanna. We'll blow the roof up. Everybody's coming. It's about to get crazy. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. We'll make the whole world hear us. So throw your hands up high. We're about to show you why they fear us. Here comes the battle cry. Here comes the battle cry. It's about to get crazy. It's about to go down. It's about to get crazy. It's gonna be loud. This is our house. We do what we wanna. We'll blow the roof up. Everybody's coming. It's about to get crazy. It's about to go down. It's about to get. It's about to get.
All right, cowboys and cowgirls, gunslingers of all sizes, pay attention. I'm glad you're here. We're in Arkansas right now, and I got some sponsors I want to thank up here in Arkansas for letting us shoot up here for XFDA. Y'all give them a big round of applause. They are Strawberry River Bandit, M&M Storage and Pond, Loadmasters Propellers. Whew, that's a powerful one. Household Implement, Jade Wells, United Realty, Tannin Hill Industries, Walling Ag of the people that gave us this place to shoot in, Tin Can Jack Hosters, Monocle Hosters, Ditto Meat Market, Miles Flying Service, Hog Air Aviation, Green River for coming down, SDM Pawn. Well, we got a lot of pawn shops here, don't we? I need to go check guns out. Cowboy Shooting Stuff, which was JL. He was here. He told me it's not shooting, it's shooting. I-N. I said, oh, okay. So I'll be sure to let that go by. Christian Grives, Arkansas Tribune, Hillbilly Gunslingers, JL Aviation, and the Cow Lot, the hat maker, up in Denver, Colorado. If you need to get you a new hat, you need to get a hold of them folks. They'll give you a discount, I'll bet. The Vintage Nook, M&S Pond. Did I say that twice? I thought so. Huh? Oh, there is two. Okay. M&S Pond. With that said, the big thanks goes to the Arkansas Bandits, Storming Bandits. Right here. Y'all give them a big round of applause. They put this on, and that's what we're doing. Now, your announcer will be myself, Jesse James, and it'll also be Miss Sassy here. We're both from Texas.
But wait. We got to go back and talk about this shoot because we need Chris and Jackass to come up here, please. Yes,
oh,
ma'am.
we hadn't got them up here yet.
And who else?
Jackass.
Who else?
Dalton. Come on up here,
Please
Dalton.
come
We're
up
going to
here.
put you on camera. You're going to be famous.
Because we have to follow them in 2 months, and we have Kansas in a month. And let me tell you what, I have never in the 7 years I've been shooting went to a shoot where we had flyovers, where we had a band, and we have fantastic food. So thank y'all. Please give them a round of applause.
Give them a big round.
They have done an excellent job.
This wouldn't have happened if we hadn't had them here living here to get this going and stuff. And And yesterday, when we were just sitting around wondering what we're going to do, all of a sudden, young, big plane comes by. Oh, my gosh, they got a flyover out here. So we all ran outside, and we watched the flyover, and it was fantastic.
Well, we couldn't have done it without Wallen Aviation and all of their help. So
That's exactly right.
Wallen Aviation and all of their crew and help, they've been
Give them a
incredible.
big round of applause.
We have a great little community.
Yes, they did. Great town. Their very first XFDA match here, and we will be back next year for sure. And
Bigger and better.
the most shooters so far with a total of 50.
Which is a very exciting. Thank you for coming, guys.
All right, with that said, Miss Sassy, if you'll read off number 1098 for me, we'll bring them down here and line them up. Are y'all ready to see a gunfight? Well, let's just see who we got in our best 10 shooters to come up here to shoot it off. Who's number 10, Sassy?
Number 10 is the gentleman from
The gentleman,
Texas.
come on down. He's a Texan coming out of the Fort Worth area. If you would, please, sir, stand right there behind that chair.
Number 9 is Jackass Giles.
Jackass,
from
come on
Arkansas.
down. He's the guy that's putting this on here with his whole crew.
Number 8 is
which is a big
Possum
crew.
out of Colorado.
Possum, come on down. Colorado guy. Couldn't wait to get here. Drove down here in a Prius. the Prius sidekick. Preeminent, he said.
Number 7 is going to be Canine out of Oklahoma.
Hey, man, come on down, buddy. He said, woo, I'm glad I made this.
Number 6, we're going to have Wishbone out of Oklahoma.
Wishbone, come on up, buddy. Get right down there at the end, please, sir.
Number 5 is going to be Quigley out of Colorado.
Colorado, another Prius guy. He's hoping Toyota's
Number 5
watching.
is going to be Brad the Quick out of Texas.
Brad, come on down, another Fort Worth fella.
Number 3 is going to be Perk out of Texas.
Perk, come on down. Woo, boy, we got a lot of Texans here.
Number 2 is going to be Joby Wells out of Louisiana.
Joby Wells, come on down. Louisiana man here. Stays in Texas most of the time with us, so we're going to call him a Texan.
And first seed is going to be Green River out of Kentucky with his first
Come on down, Green
XFDA
River.
match. Shooting clean for 2 days.
This man knows what it is to put on a mask because he put on one of the biggest matches in up there, so. He's a worse ham than I am. Get your pictures, guys.
And Brad is actually 4th. I think I called him 5th. He's actually 4th.
All right, cool. All right. KK Kid, where you at? Come on down. KK is going to run our range for us. She is going to bring down our hand judges, hand-picked by her. So if y'all see a problem, you talk to KK. Nah, she got this handle.
We specially pick our hand judges because they have a very important job, and we're going to let KK explain that job to us.
Also, KK has the fastest ladies' time in this organization right here. That's a compliment. Go ahead.
Okay, so first up, we've got our target tenders. We've got I Be Somebody, or is it I Be Nobody? The kids I Be Somebody. Oh, sorry. Where do I need to stand? Like right here?
Right in the middle. That good?
Oh, right.
Come back this way. 2 banners.
Oh, 2 banners? Here? Okay. All right. You got to come this way, too. All right. Next one is Gabe Garrett. He's one of the co-founders as well. All right. Then for my hand judges, we're going to have Catskill Jean. And then we got Windmill Kid, somewhere in this vicinity so they can see you. There you go. And Windmill Kid. And then last but not least, Madam X. We're going to even the playing field between men and women here today. And that's our, and Big Mark. I forgot about Big Mark.
Oh, you can't forget Big Mark.
Yeah.
Who could forget Big Mark?
Yeah. All right. This is going to be my official hand judges and my target tenders.
Cool. All right, y'all give him a big round of applause. Y'all go ahead and take your positions. I'm going to bring up Christy Jackass to come. She's going to be our scorekeeper for us, and we're going to get this started. We're going to bring up the gentleman at Jackass Giles, and Jackass, you got lane choice between 1 and 2. He said, Jackass said he'll take 1. That'll put the gentleman in 2.
And while we're waiting on them to get set, let's talk about xfdapro.com. That's where spectators can go to learn about us. That's where you can go to look at your favorite shooters and their bios that are online, and also find out about our events, sign up for our events, and go as a spectator to watch our events.
All right, that's pretty cool, Miss Sassy. I'm glad you brought that up. All right, we're up here, so here we go. Load and make ready's been given. That's what they're doing. They're checking their draws out. Going to load them some shells in there. Them shells are 45s. They have a shotgun primer in it, and we got a wax in the other end of it, and that shotgun primer shoots that wax about 700 feet per second. So we're going to get geared up and see what happens. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a 316 in lane number 1, but a 386 is over there looking at it. Thinking, whew, I got to get faster.
Jackass out of Arkansas has a 337 KPI, so anything over a 337 will not count for him. We have the gentleman out of Texas with a 399 KPI. Anything over 399 will not count for him.
Here you go, miss. Thank you, KK. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. All right, we got a 346, but that's over that 337 KPI, and we got a 405, and that's over his KPI himself. So it is not the night on that one. Lines ready? Here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a no time on 1 and a 364 in lane number 2. So that'll change our score to 1-1 now.
2 very fast gentlemen up here on lane 1 and 2.
Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Ooh, we got a 322 in lane 1 and a 361 in lane 2. That'll make our score 2-1 to these gunfighters. Thank you, Miss KK. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a 330 in lane number 1 and a 396 in lane number 2, but that 330 is going to take the win. That's the 3 fastest hits. Will win this round. We'll move the gentleman down to 5 and 6. And now what we're going to do is call up our next shooter, and that would be Possum, and he's got lane choice of 1 or 2, and he's going to take number 2. He's going to leave Jackass Giles on lane number 1, and Possum's KBI is 428. Okay. Go ahead, Miss Sassy.
Remember, spectators online, you can visit xfdapro.com to visit us and find out where our next event is going to be located. Come visit us or watch us streaming on YouTube.
Thank you, Miss Sassy. Jackass is coming back up here. They're going to line them up here.
We do want to thank Wallen Aviation for hosting our event location today.
Load and make ready for Miss KK's been given. They can load up anywhere from 1 to 5. They're shooting at a target that has a light in the center hooked to a computer, and as that light comes on, they'll hit that target, and it'll give us a time on the top. If they miss, it won't give you one. Pretty simple. We got it anywhere from 2 to 7 seconds before the light comes on, so we don't know when it's going to come on. You cannot beat that light. Thank you, Miss KK. Shooters on the line. Shooters. Set. All right, we got a 325 on one. We got to look at it. We got a 406 on two. We've got to go down and check a hit on one because we can't visibly see it with our eyeballs.
If the hit is not on the target on lane 1, then the shot will go to Possum on lane 2.
They go down there and look. They're not allowed to touch the target at all. They got to look to see if they can find a hit. It could have hit the back wall and bounced back and hit. With a 325, that's a no hit on one.
The shooters are allowed to load and set until the caller says shooters on the line, shooters set. Once set is called, they cannot move until the light comes on.
Line's ready. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a 335 in lane number 1 with a 427 in lane number 2. So that'll make our score 1-1. They're getting ready. Line's ready. Thank you, Miss KK. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Hold it. Took too long to set. I won't let them stand there that long and wait for it, so we'll just reset it and do it again. Sometimes it takes us about 5-6 seconds for it to reset, but it's ready now. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a 331 in lane number 1, no time in lane number 2, so that'll change our score just a little bit. It'll be 2-1. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Ooh, we got a 325 in lane number 1, a 414 in lane number 2. Jackass will take that round there. We'll move Possum down to 5 and 6. He'll have lane choice down there, which lane he wants, and that'll be against the gentleman.
While they're getting set down there, we're going to
He
talk.
wants 5. Possum will take lane number 5 down there at 5 and 6. We'll go down there and finish that round up, and then we'll come back up to 1 and 2 and start over again with Jackass. But right now, we're going to go down to 5 and 6.
Remember, you can search xfdapro.com, search out locations. You can join a club, be a member.
Been a good weekend, Miss Sassy. Load make ready's been getting down there on lane 5 and 6, and we'll just see who wins that one down there. The winner of that will stand there and wait for another shooter, and the one that doesn't win it will finish in 10th place. So place your bets, folks, because we're ready to go. Looking good down there. They're getting ready. Line's ready. Thank you, KK. Shooter on the line. Shooter set. Ooh, we got a 403 in lane number 5 and a no time in lane number 6 down there.
Possum from Colorado has improved his KPI, which is the number on his back, the shot he is required to hit below every time. Every time he shoots, he has brought that number down.
Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. All right, we got a 417 on 5, but a 367 was a waiting on it, so we'll change that score to 1-1. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. 422 on 5 and a 377 was waiting on it. Ooh, the gentleman says he's on fire. That is 1-2. Hang on, Possum ain't done yet. That man don't miss very much at all. A great competitor. Going to go down and check a hit on target 5 to see if he's got one.
While they're checking that hit, our next shoot will be in January 20th weekend in Kansas.
Miss KK said it's a no hit on 5. It's still 1-2. We need them points so that we know to change the KPIs or not, whether it wins or loses. All right, here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a 418 on 5 and a 362 on 6. Taking that round would be the gentleman. So y'all give Possum a big round of applause. He just came in 10th place in the national finals.
I think
State finals, I mean.
Possum has been in the finals in every XFDA.
Pretty much everyone I knew of, Miss Sassy.
in the last
he's
year.
always a
yes,
competitor.
He's always in the finals. Top 10s. When we say finals, it's the top 10 shooters out of the 2-day match.
Yay, Possum, they said. All right. Well, let's call up K9. Let him come on up and see which lane he wants to shoot against one. He's going to be in lane number 1 against Jackass Giles. Come on down, Jackass. Let's see what happens.
K9 shoots out of Oklahoma. And, of course, Jackass is from here in Arkansas. K9 has a 402 KPI, and Jackass has a 337. So if they shoot a 403 or a 338, they will not count.
Yeah, they got to try to stay under that, and that's what they work for. Over and over and over.
In XFDA, you shoot your best every shot.
Good luck to you. Mr. Jackass Giles got to powder up over. Get ready. Line's ready. Thank you, KK. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a 364 in lane number 1. 327 was awaiting on it. It's all right. We'll shake it off and do it again. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a 376 in lane number 1, but a 338 was waiting on it, which is over. So it's 1-1 now. Thank you, KK. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a 374 in lane number 1 and no time in lane number 2. That'll change our score to 2-1. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. 4 flat in lane number 1, a 347 in lane number 2. So we'll give that round to K9 for shooting that 4 flat. That 347 was over his KPI. Kind of a fast light, but we'll send Jackass down to 5 and 6 and get him shooting against the gentleman, and then we'll see what happens down there. We'll let K9 just kind of sit back and take it easy for a minute.
What do we call it? The catbird seat?
Yep, we got to let him sit back and take it easy for a minute, clean his gun, do anything he needs to do right quick.
And while we're watching these very fast shooters, I just want you to know that you may not start out shooting these times. We have shooters that start out shooting 1s, But by the end of the year, they're shooting faster and faster and faster. And half the fun of this sport is seeing them succeed in shooting faster every time.
We will put Jackass in lane number 5 and the gentleman in lane number 6. Miss KK said load and make ready, so that's what we're waiting on. Whew. The heat is on. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters. Set. .324 in lane number 5. .349. I think that's the fastest I've seen you shoot, gentlemen. That's good. Woo! Give him a big round. He knows he got to bring it, and that's what he's doing. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters. Set. We got a .326 against a .417, so we'll change that score a little bit. 2-0. Y'all come on, let's hear y'all hoop and holler for them. Build them up a little excitement here. Thank you, Miss KK. Shooters on the line. Shooters. Set. Okay, there you go. You got a no time and a 4:15, but that 4:15 doesn't count. Shake it off down there.
As you see on the screen, you can see their KPIs written under their names. If they shoot over that time, their shot does not count.
Shooters on the line. Shooters. Set. Three. Oh, you just did that, Jackass, because you know that's my favorite shot. To a no time on 6. So that's 3 up, 3 down for Jackass. We'll give the gentleman in 9th place. Y'all give him a big round of applause. Jackass is going to go clean his gun and take a little break, I guess, for the next shooter coming up when we get him ready. Wishbone, come on down, brother. Pick a lane, 1 or 2. He's going to take 1. That'll put his buddy here. They shoot together a whole lot. And
these finals can get tense watching them, but they appreciate the cheering and the applauding. And once again, the competitions are stiff, but we're all family and friends, and we cheer each other on when we meet personal milestones.
Miss KK said load and make ready's been given. These two guys are from close to the same territory. They shoot together a lot. They're good friends, so we'll just see what happens. We believe that, yes, they are in the same club. Thank you, Miss Assey. These guys are hard shooters. And it could go either way. Anybody can win in this shoot-off. You just have to wait and see what happens. We're getting loaded up. Here we go. Thank you, Miss KK. Shooters on the line. Shooters. Set. All right, we got a no time and a 3:45. Another fast hit. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. Ooh, we got a 3:53 in lane 1 against a 3:74. That'll change our score a little bit. 1-1. Man, you can hear a pin drop in here. Y'all get a little noisy back there. Whew. Man, there for a minute, I thought everybody was going to go to sleep on me. Line's ready. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters. Set. All right, we got a no time, and we got a 4:36, which is not going to count. So he has to stay under that 4:02. So here we go. 1-1 still. Line's ready. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters. Set. Uh-oh, we got a 3:63 in lane number 1. Going to take the lead. It's going to be 2-1 now. We'll just sit here and wait and see what K9 does on this one. He needs to tie it. Shooters on the line. Shooters. Set. Uh-oh, 3:56 in lane number 1 will take the win there. We'll move K9 down there to 5 and 6. He'll have lane choice against the famous Jackass Giles down there. And we'll shoot that off and see what happens.
You know, we are accepting sponsors for our XFDA events, and you can see the range. It's hard to tell, but it is attached to a trailer that travels. If you would like to sponsor an event or have one come to your hometown for town events, we are available for that, and we do events that are called Try Gunfighter. We have professional gunfighters that can teach you how to shoot, put a gun on you. We do town events. So go to xfdapro.com and get in touch with us.
Yeah, you know that trailer, we like to call it the Stagecoach, Miss Sassy. That's a good name for it. And if you look at the side of it, you'll see whose picture is on there, and that's the world record holder's picture that we got on there. I wonder which one that is. Yeah, every time it goes down the highway, they see KK and they get right behind. There's a line of people wanting to know if she's in that trailer so they can get autographs.
This trailer is from Amarillo, Texas. So over this weekend, they traveled from Amarillo, Texas, all the way up here to Arkansas. I'm not going to say the name of the town right, but we're close to Paragould, Arkansas. So Walter Ridge is where we're
Walnut
located
Ridge.
at right now. So they had a pretty good trip to get up here.
Okay, K9 just finished cleaning his gun so he can get up here to battle against Jackass Giles there. So he knows everything's got to be just right. He's coming up there, and he's got the confidence to win this thing. So we'll see what happens. He said he's going to take lane number 6. That'll leave Jackass Giles on lane number 5. Two good competitors here. Everybody's here is just pretty doggone good people. Just all like each other. But when it comes to the competition and you get on that line, hey, it's a dog-eat-dog world. She said load and make ready. They're not allowed to pull them guns out until they get up there on the line and they hear that load and make ready, and then they know they can pull their guns out, get them loaded, and get ready. When they get through, they unload them, put them back in their holster, and they don't come out of that holster until the next time on the line. And we're getting ready. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters. Set. We got a 320 on 1. Whoo! And a 365 on 6. We're on lane 5 and 6. That's right.
I can't even blink that fast. That's pretty darn
that's
fast.
That's faster than the blink of an eye, by golly, actually. If you don't know what the blink of an eye is, just look up here at these two shooting. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. 339 in lane 1 and a 370 in lane 2. That 339 is over his KPI, so we'll make that score 1-1. That's 339 thousandths of a second, folks. You pull that gun, pull that hammer, and shoot. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. .318 in lane number 5. 376 in lane number 6. That'll change our score a little bit. 2-1.
And again, if you're
K9
just
knows he's
joining
got to
us,
come back.
the numbers under their names or their KPIs, if they shoot over that, they do not count.
Line's ready. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters. Set. Oh, my gosh. 328 in lane number 5 against the 358. That'll be Jackass Giles winning that round there. So that will put K9 in 8th place. Y'all give him a big round of applause.
KPI
That way.
stands for Key Performance Indicator.
That's some fast shooting. Now Jackass going to go clean his gun, just run a rod to it and make sure it's okay, and then we'll come back. But right now, we're coming back up to lanes 1 and 2. We're going to pull. Wishbone. Wishbone up. Wishbone, which lane you like? Number 2, that's where his bullets are. Oh, oh, that's right, because Quigley's coming up. Quigley from Colorado, he says, I'm going to take lane 1 and move him over. Yep. Now I want you to look at his bag that he holds there.
These shooters are shooting it out too because all year long they're shooting for the World's event at the end of the season where only the top specific number of shooters get to perform in or shoot in. And I think we have increased our numbers, so it was going to be the top 25 or 50. So the more members we increase by, the more might get to shoot in the World's final.
That's true. I mean, we could take it up to 100 real
almost
easy.
100,
We've
so
almost got 100 members now since we started this thing. Whew.
So
Man, we're growing fast.
Depending on where you place in a shoot, you get points. So go to xfda.com, xfdapro.com, and go to the leaderboard. Look at your favorite shooters.
Thank you, Miss Sassy. These boys are getting ready. Trying a couple of practices before they load up. Sitting there saying a prayer. Trying to get ready. We done grew to 200 members since this weekend. Thank you, KK. Shooters online. Shooters. Set. We got a no time on 1 and a 3:43 in lane number 2. That's lightning fast.
Colorado and Oklahoma battling it out up here.
Yeah. Here we go. Shooters online. Shooters. Set. No time and a no time. That's all right. Shake it off, gentlemen.
That happens a lot.
Yeah, you still got plenty of time, so. Line's ready. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. There you go. We got no time on 1 and a 3:61 in lane number 2. Taking the lead there, not to 2. Come on, quickly line them up. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. All right, we got a no time and a 3:46. That's going to be Wishbone taking the round on that one. We're going to take Quigley, move him down to 5 and 6 to shoot against Jackass Giles down there. Wishbone will go clean his gun, get a drink of water, and he'll just sit here and wait until his next opponent comes up. We'll move down to lanes 5 and 6.
You know, Jesse, I've had somebody ask me, Sassy, how can you miss that big old target down there? And I've had to tell them, it's not about missing that target. It's about hitting it as fast as you can.
Well, the thing about it is, Miss Sassy, is anytime you try to hit that target, you think it would be easy hit, but you're drawing from the hip, shooting from the hip. You're not holding it out law enforcement style. You're shooting from the hips, and it makes that target a little harder to hit when you shoot from the hip. You just watch how these guys do it. It's amazing they can even hit it, period.
Comments about why are you leaning? Why are they standing like that? It's all about getting it at that angle to get it at the speed they need it at.
And Quigley's coming down now. He's going to be on lane 6. He don't care which lane it is. He just wants to shoot. Jackass is going to be on 5. We're going to shoot this off down here on lane 5 and 6. KK told them to load and make ready. That's what they do. Draw a few times, get warmed up. Then they can put anywhere from 1 to 5 shells in their gun, single action. Rugers, 45s. Line's ready. Here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. We got a no time in a 3-3-5 in lane number 6. Starting out with Mr. Quigley. Line's ready. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. We got a 3-3-1 in lane number 5 and a 3-6-0 in lane number 6. So that makes our score 1-1. You people look at this on the TV, and you'll see that it looks like they're left-handed. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. We got a no time and a 4:08, which doesn't count, so it's still 1-1. And they line up there. It's a mirror image from the camera. It makes them look like they're shooting left-handed, but they're really right-handed. Just so you know, we used to take pictures like this all the time. Thank you, Miss KK. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. .323 in lane number 5 against a no time. 2-1.
We've got clubs in Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Florida, Arizona, Colorado.
Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. No time in a 3:28. It's 2-2. They call that a gunfight. Next blinking light under their KPI will win that match. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. Ooh, a 3:26 in lane number 5 to a 3:47. Mr. Jackass Giles will take that lane in there. That will put Mr. Quigley in 7th place. Y'all give him a big round of applause. That is amazing how these guys shoot and how fast they shoot and how hard it is to make it to where they're at. All right, let's see where we at. We're all the way up to what? Mr. Brad the Quick coming up. Right. Brady Quick's coming up, lane 1 and 2. He's got lane choice. He's going to take 1. He's going to leave Wishbone over in 2.
I think Brad is one of the fastest shooters I know so far.
I think he's a world champion shooter.
Yes,
that's for
he
sure.
is. Yes, he is.
And you may see some of them twos pop out here too, boy. Load and make ready's been given. I had a guy tell me one time, and he said, "You know what? Our group are the fastest people, and there's nobody faster." And I said, "You ain't met Brad Quick, have you?"
That's right.
Pretty good. All right, let's hear it, crowd. There you go.
We got
Let them know we're thinking about them and hooping and hollering for their favorite shooters. Favorite shooters.
We
Come
love
on,
you
Wishbone.
both. It's hard when you love them both.
Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. We got a 320 in lane number 1 to a 345.
They're both pulling hard today. Wishbone has had a great year.
Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Hold up. I didn't say set because it didn't set. Yeah. Yeah, no. No, let it run down. It'll reset itself. Okay. Here we go. Thank you, Miss KK. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. 338. That's over his 327 KPI, so that one doesn't count. I know I would love to have that number. Wouldn't you, Miss Sassy?
You better believe it.
Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. There's a 3-11. I'd love to have that number, too.
Oh, yeah, me too.
To an overtime. So it'll change the score a little bit. 2-0. Yeah. Come on, Wishbone. You got it in you, I know. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. 3:15 in lane number 1. 3:42. Round elimination going to Brad the Quick in lane number 1. We'll send Wishbone down there to Jackass Jaws, and we'll see how that turns out. So we'll go on down there, and Brad the Quick can go get him something to drink, clean his gun, give his wife a kiss, do something, then he'll wait till we get back up here, Sassy.
Remember, XFDA, if you'd like the stagecoach to travel to your town for any town event or any gunfighter training, xfdapro.com for the stagecoach.
You know, I like that. xfdapro.com. Just kind of rose off the lips, doesn't
Yes, it does.
Yeah. We got these boys down there. We've got, we got Wishbone getting in lane number 5 and Jackass Jaws in lane number 6. Two more. Everybody's here, friends. You know what? We all love each other. That's the amazing part.
And the thing about these quick shooters is they will take their advice to anybody. They will wrap their arms around you and teach you their skills and then go up against you and shoot against you and rally around you and, vote for you and help you do good.
I don't want neither one of them hugging me. That's all right if they hug you, though. Always a little fun. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. We got a no time and a 3-3-0. He's shaking it off up there, saying a little prayer, getting himself ready again. Make sure them bones are loosened up. Thank you, Miss KK. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. 3:71 and a no time. That'll change the score a little bit.
A lot of us shooters will have little catchphrases we say as we get on the line, like trust your shot or don't think or 7 seconds. And because that time between the caller saying set and that light coming on can seem like an eternity.
Yeah, I think you sing the Amazing Grace in your head, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. Ooh, 3:48, but a 3:43 was a waiting on it, but the 3:43 is no good. Is that right? That's right. So we'll change that score. It is 2-1. Jeez. Got them all shaking. You know what my song is, Sassy? The Devil Came Down to Georgia. Shooters on the line. Shooters. Set. 3:41 and a 3:30 in lane number 6 down there. So that'll change our score. Hey, you know what? We call that a gunfight. 2-2. Next blinking light under your KPI will win that match. 2-2. Give them a big round of applause, huh?
And this is a very stressful moment.
Maybe you ought to be thinking the devil went down to Georgia. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters. Set. Ooh, a 3:40 in lane number 5, but a 3:28 in lane number 6. Jackass pulled out another one down there. Yep, so we'll give Wishbone 6th place in it. He come in at 6th and he went out in 6th. That's all right. That's good.
I
Thank
think
you, Wishbone.
is another one that's been in the finals quite a bit lately. He's had a very good run this year.
Oh, very good. And we're going to bring him up here in just a second and put him up here against Brad the Quick, and he's got lane choice. Perk, come on down, buddy. Perk's going to have lane choice to where he wants. He's going to take 1. He's going to move Brad the Quick over to 2. We're going to see what happens here. Now, these two guys are in the same club. They can shoot together. I remember when Perk started out, you know, he has moved his time down so fast that Brad sits there and kind of shakes when he hears his name coming up. You know that?
Yeah. And Perk has a 7-year-old son Hopefully his son's at home watching his dad today.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
hoping his son and his
T-Rex.
wife both
Hopefully
are.
T-Rex is
Yep.
at home watching,
I hope he is.
cheering his dad on.
Jump up and down, son, 'cause Big Daddy's here.
Or his dad out in California. Turd Herder and Honey Buckets and
Yeah,
T-Rex.
they're-
Hopefully they're all watching.
Yeah, they're all
cheering him
watching,
on.
I guarantee you. Yeah, it's a
We have placed up to 6.
Our hand judges help the shooters. They watch for safety violations. They watch for hits on the targets.
they're there to keep everything safe and secure until they knock a chair over.
And they don't sit down until their shooters are ready. Once they sit down, that lets KK, the range master, know that their shooters are ready.
Thank you, KK. Shooters on line. Shooter. Set. 3:30 in lane number 1 to a no time in lane number 2. Now his KPI is a 3:58, Miss Sassy, and I bet after this shoot that comes down. What do you
Oh,
want to
yeah.
bet?
No, it's not going to be a 358 anymore. I've seen that all week, and it's half of that.
Line's ready. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. 3:13, but looky here, a 3:01 was sitting there waiting on it. Brad said, "I'm not out yet." It is 1-1.
I've seen these two guys race so many times at the DFW Gunslingers Club in Mansfield, Texas.
Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters. Set. 3:31. And a 3:01 again.
Again.
Woo. It's 1-2. You do 3:01 again, we're shutting down going to the casino, buddy. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters. Set. I told you them
288.
twos was coming out.
288.
3:17 perk. By golly, that is good shooting, brother. Woo! 288 in lane 2. We'll send Perk down to 4 and 5 and let him have lane choice down there to shoot against the Jackass. And we'll let Brad Quick go, like I said, get him something to
Hey,
drink,
somebody
kiss his
grab-
wife, or clean his gun, or all three.
What is Brad the Quick's fastest time? What's your fastest? Oh,
Two-
that's nothing then. 272. No, in general. No, in general. Oh, so 235. So that's nothing for you.
You,
okay,
you
never
backed
mind.
up a
never mind.
246.
Okay, never mind, y'all. That's
That's
nothing.
world
288,
fastest,
nothing.
yeah. All right, we got Jackass down there. He's going to wait for Perk to get down there. He's thinking he's wanting to set on 5, but Perk probably moving him to 6. We'll see.
Again, we want to thank Wallen Aviation for hosting this location all weekend long. It's been great.
All of our
Chris?
sponsors, actually, we got
Yes.
a bunch of them. They're always our sponsors from all over the United States. You know,
Yes.
like Monocle's up there.
Yes.
The hat company,
Oh,
the cow lot.
yes.
I'll tell you a story about the cow lot. I was with the cow lot when they were in Wichita Falls, Texas, before they took over and went up to Denver, Colorado. Used to have a radio station there that we talked on all the time, and always had a blast with it. So if they're watching this, I'd seen them in Wichita Falls, and they're up in Colorado, and they're making hats for you. So if, matter of fact, our winner here today gets a free brand new hat and a holster. Yeah, Tin Can Jack going to supply them a holster for them, and
I
it's
love
just,
mine.
It's just amazing of what the gifts are that we get for all of this. So y'all ought to come down and join us. You know, it's real simple. We'll get you set up. Perk's gonna take 6, move the Jackass over to 5. Miss KK
Jackass.
said, "Load, make ready."
Jackass started out in 9th place and has fought his way all the way up and
Yeah.
is now shooting off to defend the 5th place.
You know, a lot of times you think, some of these guys like the first seed, all these guys have been shooting back and forth, and he's all fresh and ready when he walks up there, and everybody else has been shooting. But you got to stop and think, they heat this thing up, and they getting practice in to where number 1 didn't get any practice. So he's got
You need to be in the
fast.
middle somewhere so you're not tired, but
Or
yet
you're not overworked.
exactly be in the middle.
I don't know. I think I'd like to be first seed. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters. Hang on. It waited too long. I'm holding the button, and it ain't coming. Get a glitch in our system every once in a while. That's not a big problem. Soon as it. All right. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. All right, we got a 326
Wow.
in lane number 5 and a 329 in
Have a
lane
hand
number
up down
6.
there.
Woo!
We're all at the mercy of computers nowadays, it seems like.
We have a question in lane number 5. They're going down range to make sure it's in there. If it is, then it stands. If it ain't, then 329 will take it. It's a good hit on 5. Jackass said, whew. I knew it was there. I had faith.
I love your graphic.
Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. 327 in lane number 5. But look at there. A 312 popped out old Perk down there. Boy, I bet you daddy's jumping up and down now. It's 1-1 down there on 5 and 6. Woo! I just get all excited, Sassy. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. We got a 318 and a 403. That'll change our score a little bit to 2-1. Woo. Look how tense they are. Shooter on line. Shooter. Set. 324 in lane number 5 and a 329 in lane number 6. Jackass will keep his title down there on 5 and 6. We will put Perk in 5th place here. That way, Perk.
That was a close, intense battle down there, wasn't it?
Oh, it was. Perk shooting the best shots. You know what? It wouldn't surprise me if Perk didn't pull a 290 out there.
I was expecting him to get his 2-pin this weekend.
I was
Him and Quigley
looking
both.
for it. I was looking for a 299 or a 290, something like that. I
Me
knew
too.
Perk can do it. I know he can. Thank you, buddy, for coming. Appreciate it. Good shooting. Now, we have called Joby Wells up here to be in lane number 1 against Bradley Quick in lane number 2.
Louisiana and Texas here.
Yeah, it is. And 2 of the best shooters we have. Now, I'll tell you a little story about Joby
Kindest
Wells.
man.
He has won so many competitions, and he's only been shooting less than 2 years, and he's probably won almost a competition every 2 months since he's been in this thing. It's been crazy. Gives all the glory to God. Good Christian fella. Got a fantastic wife that travels around with him every once in a while, and we love seeing her just about as much as we do him. Or no, we love seeing her just about more than we do him, actually. Good people. Line's ready. Here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. We got a no time and a 302. Them 2s are fixing to pop out again.
They have both helped me so much in my shooting career. They are so kind to give everybody they know advice.
Well, they're 2 of the best trainers there is in this sport right here. They help everybody out. Thank you, KK. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Hold up. It ain't going to set. That's all right. Give y'all a chance to take a little break. Think about how fast you're going to hit it, because we're fixing to go here in just about 2 seconds. Here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter. Set. 3, 3, 3. My favorite shot. See, all these guys are hitting that thing just to tease me. 296 in lane number 2. I told you them 2s are popping out. It is not the 2 as we sit right now. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set.
Wow.
345 in lane number 1. But 3 flat had it for Bradley Quick. 3 up, 3 down. We'll send Joby down to lane 5 and 6 so he can shoot against his buddy down there. Jackass Giles on 5 and 6. He'll have lane choice when he gets down there.
Those times just amaze me.
I can't believe it. You people watching online, that's 345 thousandths of a second and 300 thousandths of a second. I guarantee you, you can't snap your finger that fast, Sassy.
When I hand judge shooters that shoot that fast, you have to really watch because by the time they have shot and holstered, I'm like, oh my goodness, they're done. You have to really be on your toes.
A couple of Western movies that were kind of made like that. He said, "You want to see my draw?" And then he don't even
No.
pull it. He says, "You wanna see it
I'm
again?"
not talking about you pretending to shoot. I'm talking about real shooters.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like the old Western movie.
Let's
on
talk
TV.
about xfdapro.com.
There you go. Let's go there and see what they got.
They're loading down there on 5 and 6.
Load make ready's been given down there by KK, and they're loading up, getting ready.
This will be
Another 2
defending
good
fourth
friends
place.
down there. Well, I
Right?
guarantee you right now, it's a dog-eat-dog world because one of them saying, "I'm going to beat you," and the other said, "You got to do it, buddy."
Jackass has
Woo!
come from 9th, and he's now
Yeah.
defending 4th place.
Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Oh, my gosh. Hang on. I know. It's just one of them things that happens every once in a while, guys. Kind of like turning the electricity off. You got to turn it back on every once in a
You're
while.
at the
straighten
mercy
it
of
out.
these computers.
All right. Here we go, guys. Here. Shooter on line. Shooter. Set. 3:28 in lane number 5 with a no time in lane number 6. They're hollering for both of them. Pull it. Whew. Thank you, Miss KK. Shooter on line. Shooter. Set. Wow, look at here.
Wow.
3-3-6, but a 3-3-7 on 5. That 3-3-6 is going to take that round there. So now
We actually
It
do
is
get
2 to 0.
shooters hit the same exact time as well.
Yeah, that's close right there. 100 thousandths of a second. Shooter on the line. Shooter. Set. There you go. 3-4-7, 3-2-4. That'll change our score just a little bit. It is 2-1. Shooter on the line. Shooter. Set. Oh, there's my favorite number. 346 in lane number 5 and my 333 in lane number 6. There it is again. Now, you know what, guys? What we call this? It's a gunfight, 2-2. Next blinking light under your KPI will take the win. Look at there. Little fist bump between the two. Here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter. Set. 3-3-6 to a no
That is
time.
Great.
Is that
Jackass.
Joby Wells taking that one?
Jackass.
Joby Wells took that. Jackass Giles, that's going to end him up in 4th place.
But
Y'all
you
get
know
back
what?
around.
He went from 9th place, defending all the way up to 4th place. That's
Yeah, he
pretty
did.
good.
Defending his title for a long ways, man.
So that puts him in
That
4th.
shows you. That's how it comes out.
You know what?
Now
Why
we're going
don't
to
you
move
tell
back
him?
up here to lanes 1 and 2. Bradley Quick is here. We're going to pull up. Green River, where you at, buddy? Oh, here he is. He comes up. He shot
He
clean
shot
all
clean
day.
all
That
day.
nobody beat him all day
Nobody.
long. We're going to see what Brad the Quick can do.
I wonder if he's going to shoot
Green
XFDA
River,
again.
turn around and give us your big smile,
His
buddy.
first XFDA match, and he shot clean.
Woo-wee. He's got his beautiful wife here with him.
Woohoo.
She's watching back there with pins and needles, thinking, "Oh my gosh, he's still clean." Load maker ready's been given from Miss KK, and he's got a KPI of 349. Yeah. All right, here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. All right, we got a 344 in lane number 1, but a 304 we're sitting there from Brad Quick in lane number 2. All right, here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. No time in lane number 1, but a 296,
Wow.
Miss Sassy. You see
That's
that?
crazy.
Isn't that amazing? Whew. Not the 2. Come on, Green River. You got it in you. I know. Man
These
doesn't
two
have
gentlemen are
any
pulling
X's
it.
today. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. 313. Heck of a shot in lane number 1, but a 292 took the win on that one. Yeah, for Bradley Quick, we are going to send Green River down to 5 and 6, and we're going to let him shoot against Joby Wells and see how he comes out.
But now, that doesn't mean he's done because he may come back up.
No, he can come back up here. Either one of them can.
Hey,
Doesn't
Jesse,
matter.
why don't you tell them what these shooters are fighting for up here? What
Hey,
they're
I'll tell
shooting
you
for.
what. Let me tell you what they're fighting for. All 10 of these shooters win some money. All 10 of them have a pot in this. They get a trophy. Top 5, the number 1 gets a belt buckle. He gets a new holster. He gets a new hat from the cow lot. And the other ones, and money, and they get money on all of them. And then 2 through 4 get a pin to carry.
2 through 5.
Yeah, one gets a belt buckle. 2, 3, 4, and 5 get a pin. They all get money.
Man, I
Yeah,
tried
yeah.
hard.
It-
I tried
I didn't
hard
know
this
that.
weekend to get up there
See?
one of these days.
Yeah, and the first place winner, he gonna win some money.
Yeah.
Man, I heard how much it was, but I'm not gonna say until we give it to him because I don't want him to get all excited about it. That's me. No, there's another page. Shooter on the line. Shooter. Set. .315 in lane number 5 to a .348 in lane number 6. Uh-oh, he's bragging down there, Joby. Watch him. Green River, he's getting cocky down there. He can. The man shot clean all weekend. He can say whatever he wants. It's just, brother, we believe him or not. Here we go. Thank you, KK. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. Uh-oh. 368 to a 339. We'll change that score to 1-1. Did you get that bullseye, Green River?
Just
Little
goes to
low.
show you. See anybody's shot, anybody's day.
Oh, yeah. Anybody can win this with them guys. It's a battle. All right. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. 331 to a 324.
Wow.
Woo. It is 1-2. The nervous is setting in now. Shake it off. Hey, y'all give them a big round of applause here and get them all excited and build some of that confidence up to where they know what they're doing. Let them know you're here. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. 3:27 in lane number 5. That ties it up. 2-2.
Wow.
What do we call that, Sassy?
Got ourselves a gunfight now, Jesse.
That's right. It's next winner will have to be the next blinking line will be the winner. It's got to be under their KPI. Woo! Let's see. Shooter on line. Shooter. Set. Oh my gosh! 327 to 327. You don't get no better than that right there. Whoa!
I told you it happens sometimes.
That happened,
didn't I?
yeah, and it happened here in the finals. My God, we got to shoot it again. It's still 2-2.
327, it happens, so that
And they're
makes it
both
a
under
mute
their
point.
KPI, aren't they?
So they're going to have to shoot it again,
Yeah.
unless one of them's over their KPI and one's under. So they're going to look at that.
No, they're not. They're in there.
both okay, so they're going to have to shoot it again. It's a wash.
Got me jumping up. I got to stand up to do this last one here. Whoo, man. All right. Good luck to you, Cowboys. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. There it is, folks. 317 to a 298. I knew them twos coming out.
And Joby got his 2 pin. What that means is it's his first 2.
We'll move Green
shot
River down to
in a
third
match,
place.
So he earned a pin with a 2, which is very impressive.
Downrange has been called.
Which is why I say when somebody hits a personal milestone with this organization, everybody celebrates.
Oh, yeah.
So everybody
he gets his 2
congratulate Joby
pins
Wells.
shooting that 298.
Go on his Facebook page, text him.
Green River, y'all go up there and shake his hand,
Congratulate him
give
for
a big
that
round of
pin.
applause. That guy shot clean all weekend long. One of the best there is coming up here. Puts him in third place. Joby Wells out of the field to get that 2 pin. Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
my
you didn't have
bad.
to
I
say
didn't
that.
realize
We
he already
gave you
had his
another
2 pin. But congratulate him anyways, because that was a great shot.
Yeah, you'll get lane choice.
So that put Green River in third.
Put Green River in third. Joby Wells will come up here. He'll be on lane 1. Bradley Quick will be on lane 2.
So we've got KK over there, who is our range master, and she is basically in charge of the range, the shooter. She keeps everything moving. She keeps it moving quickly. She keeps it moving safely. She takes care of her hand judges. We have Catskill Jean over here on lane 1. If you'll raise your hand, Catskill. She is one of the new clubs. Well, she's not a new club, but she is now an XFDA affiliated club. And her husband here, I Be Nobody, is a target tender. They have a club in Florida. And then
Actually, they have 2 clubs there.
we have
3
a
clubs.
Wendell Kid on lane 2.
Maybe 4 clubs.
From Odessa, Texas. They have a club down in Odessa, Texas. They've got 3
Yeah.
clubs in Florida. We've got Madam X over there
Hi,
on
Madam
lane
X.
4 from Oklahoma. And then we have Big Mark down there on 6 from Louisiana.
Yep, that's where he's from. He's up in them piney woods up there, hid out somewhere. You can't never find him. He's got to take you there or you get lost. I think he's got a steel behind his house. He just ain't telling nobody.
He wouldn't be able to get rid of a lot of people if he did.
That's right, I'll tell you.
And then we have Gabe Garrett down there from, he's kind of a bi-state person. He's from Arkansas and Texas, depending on where his wife is and where she wants him to be.
Yeah, or not to be.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe his doghouse in Texas. She tells you got to get out of here.
And his wife Kelly is over in the corner. She does all our scorekeeping for us and keeps everything moving for us.
She keeps us lined out.
She keeps us lined out. And then we have Winona Earp, who is our producer for the live feed. We could not bring this to you online through YouTube or anything if it wasn't for her.
Amen.
She's doing all the graphics for us. So
Y'all give
please,
everybody a
please,
big
please
round
thank
of
her.
applause. I'm just kidding about Big Mark down there having a steal. He don't really have one. He probably knows one's out, but he don't have one. All right, we got Joby Wells in lane number 1 and Brady Quick in lane number 2. Two good brothers shoot together all the time with us. Joby comes down. We always have a great time with him and his family. It's a long ride home for him because he don't have her here with him, so he knows he got to get home and he wants to see his wife and stuff. So
Now, Brad is clean, right?
yep, Brad is
And Joby
clean.
has
Joby's
one.
got one. So this is the way it goes. If Joby Wells wins, they got to switch lanes and do it again. If Brad wins, it's over. All right? All right. Thank you, KK, gentlemen. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. .314, but a 287 coming out.
This is when you'll see the fastest times coming out of these gentlemen.
They know they got to pull it. And you just seen Joby Wells down there shoot that 2 down there, so this is gonna be a battle.
And I was
between these two
excited to hit a
gentlemen.
3 this weekend.
I was excited to hit, period.
And a 287 up there. My goodness.
Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. .329 to a 289.
Two great times. Two great times.
Whew. Man. Making that not the 2. Line's ready. Here we go, Cowboys. Let's do it. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. .320 to a no time. Changing that score 1-2.
Remember, xfdapro.com for information on our XFDA sport.
All right, Cowboys. Thank you, KK. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. Oh, a swing and a miss on 1 and a 306 for the win for Brad. Is it there? Yeah, down there at the bottom left-hand corner. We're going to make sure here.
No, sir.
Downrange, are we looking for a hit or are we over? It's a good hit. All right.
So Brad takes
All right,
first
Brad,
place.
you take first place. Joby Wells, we're getting second place here. Yeehaw!
That was a great match.
Yep, that was a fantastic match.
Just remember that you may go to xfdapro.com to check out our sport, donate, be a sponsor, learn about being a club, become a member, search out a club in your area, or just contact somebody to speak to somebody about more information. Again, that's xfdapro.com. Over to you, Jesse.
Well, I thank you folks for chiming in to us and watching our shoot-off that we had today. We shot hard all weekend long, and I am so grateful for these 10 guys that got up here to shoot it out. It's amazing of some of these guys. We shot so many rounds to bring these guys up for them to win. They had to outshoot 50 people to get to this point, and that's exactly what they did. They shot them all out. So what we're going to do, what you got, Miss Sassy?
I just want to remind everybody, if you're watching online, that we do have another shoot coming up in January, the January 20th weekend in Ark City, Kansas. Go online to xfdapro.com and look at our calendar of events. The next one is in Ark City, Kansas, January 20th weekend.